Everything in this video is designer inspired. Everything is chic. I think the quality is great, but it's not thousands of dollars, even though things look like they're from Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Prada. There's other items that look like they're from Aritzia or Anthropologie. Everything will be linked down below in the description box. I'll also pin everything in the top comment. And then of course you can scan this QR code. So at first we have something that looks exactly like Aritzia, but at a fraction of the price. And it's so much better than I was expecting. I kind of thought this would look cheap, and it doesn't. It is this Sherpa jacket. It is the perfect shade of beige, might I add, which a lot of times this color can be tricky with Amazon things because it looks yellow and kind of gross. This is such a nice beige, but it's soft, it's plush, it doesn't feel scratchy. It's just really nice with the leather accenting details around it as well. This would look great with leggings. You could just throw it on, and it is a size small, just for reference. So I will have all of my sizing details listed below beside each item. And then this is another jacket. All of the designers are doing this, and it is a cropped trench coat, but I really like this one specifically because you can kind of cinch the wrists with this belt, and like you can see it in the product listing, and I was kind of like, can you actually do that? But yes, you totally can. You can make this tighter, and then it kind of bubbles the arms, and it just looks more chic. It looks elevated. I love the length of the crop. It's just such a classic look, but it's a little more updated. And then with that last outfit, you may have seen this bag that looks exactly like the Prada East-West bag. This is so nice, guys. I'm very impressed with this bag. It's beautiful looking, especially in person. It looks like super high quality. I just love the way the leather looks. I love the texture of it. The drop length is perfect. It fits over your shoulder really well. I love how it actually holds quite a bit because of the East-West size, but it's still not a huge bag. And it's just really easy to get in and out of, and it also does come with an extra longer strap. And then here is another bag that I wanted to mention, obviously completely different. This is a toiletry bag, and I have shared the diagonal zippered toiletry bags in the past, but this one really looks like Louis Vuitton with the Ebene print, the damier Ebene print. The zipper, super smooth. I mean, like, very smooth. And then when you open it, it opens completely flat. And this is my favorite design of a toiletry bag because you can see all of your products, whether it be makeup or toiletry products. You don't have to dig around in anything. It's just so easy to see what you need. And then when you're done, you just close it, zip it back up, and it's really nice and compact. Now this, I'm like 60% excited about. Do I fully recommend this? I don't know. The tags are still on it. I'm thinking about sending it back. I don't know. Obviously, it is Chanel inspired. It's a Chanel inspired luggage piece. So I got the smaller one. You can get a bigger one. I think both sizes are able to be checked. But okay, there's like pros and cons to this. I think the style of it is super cool. Like this is really unique. I love the turn style, open and closure. Then when you open it, you have another full zipper right here. And then when you unzip it, it's red inside, which is so pretty. There's a spot for your laptop. There's another zipper closure in there. It's really open inside. I do like it. And then look at the chain link straps here. It's so Chanel. And then there's the quilting. Now here's where I'm like, this is gold, right? In the product listing, it looks like this is silver because when you open this to wheel it around, and it is really smooth when you wheel it around, by the way, but this is silver. So this just annoys me that it's mismatched. Like, why did they do that? Let me know what you think. I feel like it would bother a lot of people, but with that said, the reviews for this are 5 stars, and there's actually a decent amount of reviews. It's not like there's like one person or 5 people. There's like hundreds of reviews, and people really like this. I just thought I would throw it out there. This could be something cool where maybe you're not even using it for flying on a plane. Maybe you take it to and from work, and I know some people work from home and then they have to like bring their work back into work. This could be something that it's more for like a weekend getaway. It's just different than most of like the wheelie suitcases and travel bags that you see. And then this is a pattern sweater that looks exactly like one from Anthropologie. I love it. This is so just pretty. I love the pattern. I love the chocolate brown. Here I am styling it with a pair of brown pants. And this is what it looks like when it's untucked. So it's a really good length. You can definitely wear it like that. Or if you do want to tuck it in just to give your body a little more shape, maybe you could add a belt. This is where it's styled up just a bit. And then here's some other photos I actually pulled from the product listing. You can wear this with with jeans, you can wear this with different types of pants, and it's just a really elevated pattern sweater. Now this next blouse or top, I did not even order as a designer inspired piece. It's just when I got it, it looks designer to me because of all of the intricate details. So I did get it in white. There's a few other colors, but it is a baby doll top, which normally I'm not a fan of, but I really do like this one. And I just love it in white because you can kind of jazz it up with a few other accessories, which I'm gonna get to in a second. This is a baby doll top. It's not gonna really show any problem areas, so some people like that. But if you do wanna tuck it in, I do like tucking in baby doll tops because it looks more bubbly and it looks great with a belt. So that leads me to this next designer inspired Hermes belt. So you either love this or hate this. It has the H for Hermes. I got it in this really pretty burgundy maroon color. It looks great with these beige pants. It's definitely more of a dressy outfit. You could wear this to the office, and you could see if you like this a lot, like if you like this Hermes inspired belt, then maybe in the future you could splurge and get one that's real. Now under the next number, I'm going to link this other Hermes inspired belt that I have talked about for the last couple years. It is consistently one of the best selling things that I have ever recommended. People love this belt because of like the turn clasp. It's completely adjustable, so you can make it, a lot longer. You can make it shorter so that if you want to cinch your waist, but I did get it in this taupey color. You could get it in camel, you could get it in black. The metal is so pretty. It's not brassy and fake looking, but it really is just a chic belt. It looks very much like Hermes. It looks great with this outfit, and of course you could wear it in so many other ways. Now one more thing that definitely has Hermes vibes, and I personally don't love this because it just doesn't fit my wrist, but it is this Hermes inspired cuff or bracelet. So I got it in the classic Hermes orange color. I would also love black. You could get it in camel, you could get it in beige or white, but I decided to just try the classic Hermes orange color. But as you can see, I have like the tiniest itty bitty wrists, and so this just flops around on my wrist too much. But if you have normal wrists or even a little bit larger, this will work fine for you if you like this style. And then we have a few other jewelry pieces that I think are just exceptionally good. So here is a chain link ring that looks so much like Dior, but it is an open chain link ring, meaning it is adjustable. And the reason I love this so much is because I love a good thumb ring. You obviously don't have to put this on your thumb, but I struggle with getting, rings over top the knuckle, specifically on my thumb. And so this allows you to do that. And of course you can get this in yellow gold or white gold. I got it in silver just because I like to mix and match my metals, but it looks like Dior, the quality is great, and it's just, adjustable. And then this is a Bulgari inspired snake ring, which I've just always really liked this ring from Bulgari, but this one from Amazon is so detailed. The side of it's really detailed. When you look at it, from above, the gemstones just sparkle. The tone of the metal is really nice. It doesn't look cheap and brassy. So I obviously got it in yellow gold, but you can get the silver or white version. I put it on my pointer finger, and it even looks really nice against my Cartier jewelry, which, that's real. That was thousands of dollars, and you can't tell that this is necessarily from Amazon. And then we have these hoop earrings that look exactly like Valentino. They have the V for Valentino, and they are such a perfect size. They're not huge honkin' hoops, you know what I mean? But they're not too small either. So they look great with really any outfit, but they definitely look designer. And then there are gemstones along, the edges of the hoop just to give you a little sparkle, but they're definitely not overwhelming. Super quick, I have a favor to ask of you guys, and this has nothing to do with the video, but if you haven't yet subscribed, I would love for you to do that. Maybe you have subscribed in the past. Double check that you still are, because YouTube just released information that they are working to remove scam subscribers, which sounds like a good thing, but they're using AI to do it. And in doing so, they're accidentally removing real subscribers, which is not good. So if you could double check, maybe subscribe if you haven't already, I would absolutely love and appreciate it. I will reward you with what my cat looks like now. I was getting ready to film this video. He's glowing in the sunshine. He's like tripled in size, but he is just the sweetest little thing. Okay, so back to this shirt. So sometimes when you want to jazz up a really nice top that could be designer, you can add accessories, whether it be jewelry or earrings or anything like that. But I guess I wanted to kind of throw out the scarf again because there are a few scarves I ordered from Amazon that are really inexpensive. They're super soft like silk. They're probably satin. And you could jazz up your blouse, whether it be around your neck. You could even put it in your hair like this. You can add it to your handbag. They even have ones that look like Hermes. I'll insert a picture right here. But these are the two that I ordered. I especially love this one with the floral design. It is so vibrant and really nice. And then this one is a little more subdued. And then under this number, I'm going to link 3 specific sunglasses, all under the same number. They're all completely different brands on Amazon, but these are the 3 pairs of sunglasses that have sold the best when I've talked about them, meaning like so many of you guys just loved them. They definitely look designer and they just bring up your whole outfit. So I'm gonna start with these oversized Gucci inspired sunglasses. And when I put them on, you can tell very subtly that there's green and red around the rims, which is very classic to Gucci. They just, I mean, they make you look good. I love these. But if you don't want the green and red, then this is the other bestseller, which is the same shape, but it's more of a tortoiseshell rim, which I love these. These go with everything. And then last, but certainly not least, we have these Miu Miu inspired sunglasses. So these are not as big and overpowering on the face, but they still look designer and just a little different because they wrap around your face a bit. So there's not actual rims on these, so they just look designer. Okay, so next I have a pair of shoes. You need to circle this number, write it down, check out these sneakers if you like them because I'm thoroughly impressed. So they look exactly like Hoka's, which Hoka's are very expensive running shoes. They're usually like $200 some. You know, a lot of people that never run still get these as their workout shoes or their sneakers just because Hoka's are very comfortable, they're supportive, there's a lot of padding, and these look exactly like them, and I love the color I got. These are obviously like a beigey brown tone. They're kind of like in the nude family, and they're so comfortable. The reviews are fabulous. Now I understand why they're a fraction of the price compared to normal Hoka's. Again, if you don't run, it doesn't matter. These are still great sneakers to have. And then here's something that also leans more casual. This is a Free People inspired boho cardigan. I mean, look at the pattern on this. It's so impressive. Like, it's so nice. And I love the color combo that I got. It's definitely natural, very boho. There are some other options as well, but the collar is so nice and thick. I actually really like it buttoned up like together, like closed. And so I paired it with these linen pants. If you want to wear it open, maybe have a tank top underneath, you could wear it like this, and that's nice too. So there's a lot of options, but I just love the pattern. It's so unique. And then next we have the sweater that I'm actually wearing. So it is a wrap sweater. This looks identical to a few that I've seen on Revolve. And I was kind of skeptical about this sweater as well, but it's great because it isn't too short, but it shows off belts really nicely. If you wanted to get this Hermes inspired belt and wear it like that, you can. I think in the footage, I paired it with another black belt that I have. I just thought it looked really good with the jeans that I was wearing. Really nice quality. I love the beige that I picked out. It's definitely much more neutral, but it's just really unique and not a typical sweater that you would find on Amazon. And then this American flag sweater looks exactly like the iconic sweater from Ralph Lauren, or Ralph Lauren, however you want to say it. They literally call it their iconic sweater. And then Tucker Nuck also does a sweater that looks exactly like this. I especially love the off-white color that I got. It's so soft and fuzzy. I would also love this in navy too. So it just looks classic. It's very iconic. Even if you don't necessarily want it because it's designer inspired, I still love having something like this to pull out and wear for certain holidays like the 4th of July or even Memorial Day. And then we have this best-selling sweater with the denim accented collar and wrist. I shared this in, I think it was my last designer inspired video. This just sold out so fast. So many of you loved it. I completely agree. It is so chic. It's so fashionable. I love this so much, but it is back in stock. So that's why I wanted to throw it out there, kind of end with this. It'll be under number 20 if you want to check it out. I love navy. Everything, like I mentioned, will be linked down below in the description box. Everything will also be pinned in the top comment. Scan the QR code if you're watching on your TV. And then right here, I'm actually going to link my designer inspired playlist if you want to check out all the videos that I've done. So I'll see you over there.